Yo, so what's going on, guys? It's your boy Cardhooks Steve here. Today we'll do the top 5 best mid-laners of patch 6.24. Remember, all the picks are in my opinion. So yeah, let's get right into the top 5s. In 5th spot we got Yasuo. Yasuo deserves 5th spot in my opinion. It's mainly because I've seen some sick Yasuos that can carry super easily. And I myself sometimes play Yasuo. I'm not the best with him. But whenever I'm doing good, I can carry like the whole team. He can outplay others super easily with help of his abilities. He got super good mobility, and he can also roam quite well, honestly. He's super strong in lower elo, because in lower elo people don't gank him. And that's the problem with Yasuo. Because if Yasuo gets babysitted, his game is like destroyed, honestly. After getting 100% crit, he can get super easy kills, and as I said earlier, he can roam easily to other lanes and like get a double kill in bot lane or get a single kill in top lane. He can also split pushing, and by split pushing he's doing insane pressure to the enemies. But the problem with him, as I said earlier, is if he gets babysitted, his whole game can be fucked. So, in my opinion, try to play safe, because if the enemy junglers are babysitted, you can be fucked into the whole game, honestly. In 4th spot, we got Zed. Zed is super strong, one of the best duelists as a mid laner right now, in my opinion. He got a super good mobility and brings insane pressure to others' lane, because all people know that Zed is a beast after level 6, because he can 1v1 most of the laners. But Zed is one of the hardest mid laners, especially in my opinion, so don't expect you to play like Faker or something like that when playing him for the first time. And Zed really needs time to put into him to be quite successful, to be honest. In 3rd spot we got Malzahar. Malzahar is super strong and can play against most of the mid laners right now. When he hits level 6, it's almost like a guaranteed kill if your jungler comes, because his ultimate is super strong, brings insane amount of damage, and the CC from it, which makes your enemy to stand still, which is insane. And usually after level 6, if your jungler comes, you can get like your first blood easily. He can push waves super well with help of his E, because the E, like, how should I say, after you kill a minion or a target with your E, it jumps on the target close to it. He plays super well against the meta, which is the assassins and the AD carries like Twitch and Vayne. Because whenever a Malzahar is ulting, they're like screwed, they can't do anything. And the assassin can die like in just seconds, because Malzahar is so strong, especially with his E and his ultimate. His late game is amazing, and it's mainly because he deals a ton of damage in late game, and he got good CC, he got good damage, and he's also one of the easier mid laners. So I'd suggest if you're bad as a mid laner, I'd suggest you to buy him or try him out, because I myself, the worst role for me is mid lane, but whenever I'm playing Malzahar, I'm doing quite well, honestly. So I just suggest you to try him out. But don't play him against heavy tanks, because he has a quite bad mobility, and they can just like go ham on you, because my Malzahar is kind of weak in my opinion against heavy tanks like Maokai and Motlus. In 2nd spot we got Ori. Ori is super strong. Is a super strong, I realized, assassin. She can outplay most of the laners like a beast. It's mainly because of her ultimate. She got a good sustain with her passive. She got low CD on her abilities. Ori is one of the good mid laners that can play safe and aggressive at the same time. It's mainly because whenever a laner doesn't have flash, usually the jungler comes. But Ori isn't like that, because if she doesn't have flash, she has her ultimate, and her ultimate is even better than flashes, because she has like 3 flashes, which is insane. In late game, she can literally 2-shot the enemy AD carry, Her charm can make you win a game, which is kind of sick in my opinion. Because if you hit a charm on like a hyper carry, let's say like a AD carry, the target is usually dead. So if you kill the AD carry, you can just keep killing the other targets. So in my opinion, Aurora deserves the second spot, but if you're good with him, she can even be first spot. See, she's so good right now. But she's quite bad against all-in champions like Zed, since if Aura misses her charm, she can be pretty screwed if she doesn't have ultimate. Yeah, she's just dead. You can't do anything. So I'd suggest you to don't. But if you're good with her, you can play her against an assassin like Zed. But if not, try to skip Zed because Zed can really screw Aura up. In first spot we got Annie. Annie is a surprisingly good meta pick right now. It's mainly because all the assassin and AD carries like Twitch and Vayne, because she can literally two-shot them. A good Annie player, Annie bot, yeah. He's an insane Annie, and I suggest you to check him out, because you can even see how he's able to 1v. He can carry like the 1v5, and Annie is a real good pick. She's also one of the easier mid laners, so you don't have to require much time put into her to be successful. Her stun is super strong, and a good stun can usually win you a fight. Her Tibur deals a ton of damage. Her Tibur, in my opinion, is too OP. I think they should nerf it, because if I only get like a 5-man Tibur, yeah, plus the stun if you have the passive ready, you have like literally free ace. She's so strong right now. As I said earlier, she can two-shot squishy targets, which is why I really think that you should try out Annie, because she's even easier than Miles are, yeah? And she's even cheaper. And in my opinion, she's a very solid pick, because you can usually play safe in the early levels, and after level 6 you can go all in, get your first kill, then you can go to lane, get your ultimate again, roam to a lane. There you go, like free win just by doing that. Because after she's getting like the first 2-3 kills, she's getting super strong. I myself, as I said earlier, suck at mid laning, but I can play Annie and Malzahar quite well, honestly. So I just suggest you to try one of them out, and probably you can find your new mid lane main, because those are the easiest in my opinion. First honorable mention is Kennen. Yeah, Kennen. Kennen is super strong with his ultimate. He's one of the best solo carries in my opinion right now, because it's mainly because if you get a good ultimate with a Proto Belt and Zanyas, you're having like a free kills, because his ultimate is super strong and super effective. Usually whenever he gets a good ultimate, you usually get an ace, because his ultimate deals a ton of damage, and you can also stun people with it. He's also great at focusing the hyper carries like the AD carries or the assassins. It's mainly because he can E, flash, Protobelt, then like there you go, like a free kill just by doing that. His damage is sick. But I took him at honorable mention because I think he's getting worse right now, and he used to be played in top lane, but in late game he will really have a hard time playing against the targets, the champions with Colossus. I don't know how to say it properly. Second honorable mention is Anivia. Anivia is a super strong mid laner that provides stun, slow, and insane amount of damage. She's super strong against tanks since she can just kite them to death. Her ultimate brings insane amount of damage, and she can snowball our game super hard. But the problem with her is her mana issues, especially in the early levels. Because if you don't have mana with her in early levels, you will be like almost like useless. You will even have a hard time farming if you're bad at last hitting. But I myself, I like Anivia, or I used to, because I used to main her, but now I don't, since I don't play mid lane anymore. I mainly play jungle. In third honorable mentions we got Swain. Swain has got more meta right now, and it's mainly because of the tank and assassins. because he's really useful in the late game and he can carry quite well. In late game he's almost unkillable with Rod of Ages and his ultimate, which is why he's so strong right now. Because if an assassin jumps on him, he'll just have to turn on his ultimate, and the assassin will be dead in just a few seconds. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up, comment, and like, and subscribe. Peace out. Yeah, we're Cardhooks TV.